Hi everyone! Kumusta kayo? My name is Angelo. Welcome to my channel and mag-uusap na naman tayo about skincare, and skincare. So, make sure to keep watching. So, ang pag-uusapan natin for this video is all about the best light cream moisturizers. So, ito yung mga moisturizers na lightweight enough siya para magamit ng oily skin, but at the same time, nourishing enough na makakatulong din siya sa mga dry and irritated skin types. So, these moisturizers could be for oily skin types, specifically yung mga oily, acne-prone, especially yung gumagamit ng mga acne medications and pinaprevent nila yung irritation and dryness. Pero yung mga moisturizers na to could also be very beneficial for dry skin types. Magagamit nyo rin to actually as a day cream that's nourishing on the skin, but at the same time, hindi siya yung sobrang bigat, lalo na kung lalabas ka at maiinitan, lalo na very hot and humid yung climate dito sa Pilipinas. Also, a small portion of this video is in partnership with Bilena, pero marami pa tayong ibang mga brands and products na i-mention in this video. So, that being said, wala nang any, let us begin. Alright, so as usual guys, dinivide ko yung mga best moisturizers natin into 3 different budget levels. Starting with our first budget level, this is for those na maraming budget. So, for this budget level, I do have one main favorite product na gusto kong i-recommend sa inyo. Pero, hindi kasi masyadong marami yung stock ng product na to online. So, I will be providing you also with 2 alternatives just in case. Pero itong main favorite ko na product, guys, this is such a top tier product na pati mga derma sa YouTube nire-recommend talaga to. And it's a very well-known brand internationally, lalo na sa Europe, because this is from the one and only Roche and this is their Toleriane Double Repair Face Moisturizer. And sa mga skincare junkies dyan, I'm sure you've already heard of or know of itong brand na Roche-Posay kasi of course, iba talaga ang level nito sa skincare scene when it comes to quality. But anyway, ito guys, na-discover ko siya actually when I started using isotretinoin a few months back, specifically nung nasa purging stage pa ako, very early purging stage na my skin was still a little bit oily pero may mga times na nai-irritate or nagkaka-dry or flaky spots na siya. And yung time na to, hindi na siya nadadaan sa mga gel cream na moisturizers. Even yung favorite ko talaga na CeraVe PM Moisturizer was too lightweight already for my skin. So at that time, I needed something more nourishing and creamy, but at the same time, hindi pa rin yung parang sobrang bigat sa skin ko. And dahil nga ang dami kong derms na pinapanood and pinafollow sa social media, lagi ko talaga tong nakikita sa mga recommendations nila. So I did decide to give this a try. And when I did, this was exactly the right balance of creamy and lightweight na hinahanap ko talaga. Now, when it comes to ingredients, very straightforward lang to actually. It does have niacinamide, ceramide NP, and this also does have some fatty acids, all of which help protect and strengthen our skin barrier. Aside from that, this is also fragrance-free, so perfect na perfect for sensitive and irritated skin types. But given that guys, para sa akin lang the magic of this product is not so much in its key ingredients, but more on sa overall formulation talaga niya. Kasi what makes this product special is really how they formulated the texture and consistency of this product. So this one guys starts off as a light cream na mukhang rich talaga yung consistency niya, but when you spread it onto the skin, this immediately begins to melt, and considering na cream siya guys, it does blend quite fast. Yung finish niya is very natural and minimal lang yung pag-shine niya sa skin. And andito rin kasi talaga guys yung favorite quality ko in a moisturizer, which is lightweight siya and mabilis mag-spread sa skin, pero andun pa rin talaga yung feeling na na-hydrate yung skin mo and na-seal in yung hydration ngayon. As in, kuwang-kuwa talaga nito yung balance, which is why I really like it. And guys, kung may budget kayo for this, no question, as in, ito na agad yung kunin nyo. This is really the best of the best. And speaking of budget, ayun na nga guys, dahil La Roche-Posay ito, this is at the 1,400 price range for 75 ml. Pero I would say, you're really getting what you're paying for. Dahil guys, quality na quality talaga to. And in fairness, hindi naman siya sobrang mabilis maubos sa akin kahit almost every night ko na siya ginagamit. And given na La Roche-Posay nga ito, and correct me if I'm wrong guys, pero sa alam ko, wala pang exclusive na distributor ang La Roche-Posay sa Pilipinas. It is possible na maubusan kayo ng stock nito kasi hindi rin gaano karami yung nagre-resell nito online. And if ever mangyari yun sa inyo guys, do not worry because I do have 2 alternatives for you, which are these 2. Number 1, we have the very reliable CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion, and also the locally available True Story Skin All-Nighter Face and Eye Reviving Cream. So, unahin natin tong si CeraVe, and a lot of you guys already know this brand very well. very reliable siya, and if gusto nyo talaga ng superior price per ml, this will be the product for you. Itong maliit na version nila na 87 ml is actually just 500 pesos plus, pero kung may budget kayo na 1,000 to 1,200, similar to the other products in this price range, mga 300 to 400 ml na yung makukuha mo, which can last you almost half a year or even more, depende sa usage ninyo. And of course, pag CeraVe guys, alam na natin yung mga star ingredients nito, which are ceramides, fatty acids, and cholesterol, which as we know, based on research, nakakatulong talaga sila sa pag-repair and sa pag-maintain ng healthy skin barrier. Now, as for the texture of this though guys, medyo may similarity siya kay La Roche-Posay in the way that it starts off as a light cream, and medyo mabilis din siya mag-blend onto the skin, and once it does, it also leaves a natural finish. Pero ang thing ko lang with this one guys is medyo mas mabagal yung parang feeling na nag-sink in na siya sa skin mo. Para sa akin kasi guys, yung feeling nito sa skin, lightweight pa rin naman, pero more on the moisturizing side na siya. So kumbaga, a little goes a long way with this product already. But at the same time, kung ganun din yung paggamit nyo ng moisturizer, matitipid nyo rin talaga yung product, which is perfect kasi lalo pa siyang tatagal sa inyo. And perfect yon kung may budget kayo na 1,000 to 1,200, which is yung malaki na talaga yung mabibili niyo. E di parang forever na yun guys before maubos ninyo. But if you are looking for a texture na medyo mas malapit kay La Roche-Posay, I do have another suggestion at a similar price range. And ito guys, meron din siyang added benefit na dahil local brand nga siya, mahirapan kayong maubusan ng stock nito. And this one is the All-Nighter Face and Eye Reviving Cream by True Story Skin. So when it comes to consistency, this one guys is probably the closer one to yung La Roche-Posay, and actually cheaper pa to compared to La Roche-Posay by mga 100 to 200 pesos. Ingredients wise, this also has niacinamide as well as mabigat, which is one of the active components of Centella asiatica na nagsoothe ng skin natin. Aside from that, this also does have shea butter and phospholipids, which are excellent moisturizing ingredients, as well as sphingolipids, which actually help the skin produce more ceramides. And as for the texture and consistency of this one, again, very similar nga talaga siya to La Roche-Posay. It does start off as a light cream, and when you blend it onto the skin, again, super bilis lang din to mag-blend. Feels lightweight, but also nafe-feel mo na hydrated yung skin mo and na-seal in yung hydration. It also finishes off very natural. Ang issue ko lang talaga dito is medyo mas mabilis siyang maubos compared to the other two products na minention ko, because for 1,250 pesos, you do get 50 ml. Pero guys, kung wala kayong budget for this, again, walang problema because we still have lots of other products as we move on to the next budget level. This is for those na medyo may budget. Starting off with a moisturizer that has long been a solid option, lalo na sa mga K-beauty skincare junkies natin dyan, especially for those who love Cica or Centella asiatica. This product is from the brand Purito, and this is their Centella Unscented Recovery Cream. Grabe ito guys, ang tagal na nitong product na to, and actually I think this was already released even before nung na-stock tayo lahat sa bahay. And I'm so happy na buhay pa siya because for me, this is really one of the K-beauty moisturizers that just feel very comfortable on my skin. This feels in a way very airy on the skin. Now the reason kung bakit ganun siya is because this does have macadamia seed oil, and for those who don't know, yung macadamia seed oil kasi may very unique consistency and texture siya. It does help make the product feel creamier pero not as heavy compared to other plant oils. Kaya ito talaga, mafe-feel mo yung ibang klase na lightweight nourishment from this product. This also does have 50% Centella asiatica extract or Cica to help soothe the skin, and this also has 2% niacinamide, just enough to help repair and strengthen the skin barrier as well as target yung mga dark spots natin sa skin. And speaking of skin barrier, this also does have skin-supporting ingredients like ceramides and phytosphingosines. So, very impressive yung ingredients list nito, but also guys, isa talaga sa mga favorite things ko about this moisturizer is yung consistency and texture nito and yung feel niya talaga on the skin. So, similar to the other products in this list, this also does start off as a light cream, and then when you spread it onto the skin, mabilis din talaga siya mag-blend guys onto an almost matte, if not natural to matte na finish. And kapag nalagay nyo to guys, this just feels very nice on the skin. Not just because of yung lightweight, airy finish niya, but nanonotice ko rin guys na when my skin is irritated and I put this product on, it does help sa pagkalma talaga ng skin ko. Kaya ito talaga guys, I highly recommend it because it not only works for oily skin types and dry skin types, pero kung irritated din talaga lagi yung skin ninyo, your skin will really like this product. Now price-wise, medyo mas naging mura ata to compared to the last time na nakita ko to online. online. Sa alam ko kasi dati nasa mga 700 to 800 price range siya. Pero ngayon nung sinearch ko na siya, nasa 500 to 600 price range na lang siya for 50 ml already. So for that price, definitely a good K-beauty option already. But for those looking for a Watsons accessible na option na medyo mas lightweight and medyo mas mura din naman, I do have another option for you. And this one, guys, is probably one of the best and most versatile options na mahanap mo in Watsons. In fairness talaga dito sa product na to, this is the Bilena Plus Ceramide Barrier Sealing Cream. So ito, guys, nakita niyo na to actually dun sa video ko on my favorite products from Bilena Plus na pumili ako dun sa mga favorites ko sa mga bago nilang ni-launch earlier this year. And ito talaga, guys, this has easily become one of my top recommendations when it comes to moisturizers na mahahanap mo sa Watsons. And just like some of our options here, yes, this also does have ceramides, which is great. Pero like I did say sa in-depth review ko nito, mas impressive kasi talaga yung overall formulation niya and yung strategic na paggamit nila ng mga moisturizing ingredients that makes the consistency of this moisturizer nourishing but still very easy to blend sa skin, which helps make it compatible for different skin types. As in ito, guys, nagagamit ko to kapag oily yung skin ko, nagagamit ko to kapag dry yung skin ko, and it's a moisturizer na nandyan lang talaga for me kapag tamad ako pumili ng skincare. As in, sa mga nagpo-follow sa IG ko, di ko sure kung napapansin niyo to, but this is what I bring to the gym. Ito rin yung mga dinala ko nung mga recent travels ko kasi talaga very handy din yung size niya. But anyway, just to show you the consistency of this, again, this starts off as a light cream, and once spread onto the skin, makita nyo talaga na ang bilis talaga niya mag-blend onto a natural finish na hindi shiny. I would say na may pagka-similar to La Roche Posay, if not medyo mas lightweight lang to by a little bit. So, marirecommend ko pa rin talaga to kung oily acne prone kayo, especially if you are looking for a nourishing moisturizer to use at night. And for this size of product, you do get 30 ml for 395 pesos. Aaminin ko, guys, that's not the cheapest per ml, but para sa akin, binabayaran ko talaga rito is the very convenient formulation na kahit oily ako, kahit dry ako, nagagamit ko pa rin siya. And kung ayaw nyo talagang masyadong nagpapalit-palit ng moisturizers and you're looking for a very reliable option, this is really one of the most versatile sa budget level na to. O, diba? Versa siya. Char! Alright, so next up, we do have another option. Pero ito kasi, guys, medyo in the middle siya between this budget level and the next budget level na medyo mas mura. So, magigets yung sinasabi ko when I explain the next product. But for formality's sake, let's now move on to our last budget level, and this is for those na nagtitipid or may drugstore budget. So, itong next option na to, guys, medyo nasa pricier side siya dati, but because of improvements from the brand, medyo mas naging accessible na yung pricing niya. And this product that I'm talking about is from the brand Quickfx, and this is their all-in-one cream. Pero andito na siya sa budget level na to ngayon because Quickfx, doing what they do best, now has a smaller sachet version. So actually, meron tong isang buong line of products, but i-revisit lang natin to because matagal na rin yung review ko na yon. But if you guys remember, this is really one of the products that stood out to me doon sa clean collection nila. Kasi ito, guys, maganda yung texture talaga niya as a moisturizer and pasok na pasok talaga siya sa criteria natin of light creams. Maganda rin yung blend ng moisturizing ingredients nito which help make it creamy but at the same time easy to spread and hydrating pa rin on the skin. So aside from the moisturizing ingredients na nilagay nila rito, other beneficial ingredients na dinagdag pa nila are niacinamide, adenosine, and allantoin, which are actually a really good combination when it comes to soothing your skin. For me, guys, very underrated na ingredients si adenosine and allantoin. Di sila masyadong napapansin sa skincare, but they're actually excellent ingredients for the skin barrier. And for those na may sensitive skin, very soothing din sila. And on top of that, this is also a fragrance-free moisturizer. So sensitive skin types or irritated skin types can also use this one. And as for the texture of this one, guys, again, medyo similar din sa earlier options natin, but this one actually looks like a heavier cream during the beginning. And then madali lang din siyang i-blend onto the skin, giving you a natural finish with a hydrated glow and a nourished feeling. And ito, guys, hindi siya as fast na mag-blend sa skin compared to our other products, but it still blends relatively easily, giving you a natural finish with a more hydrated feeling. So ito guys, para siyang combination ni Bilena Plus and ni CeraVe in a way na ito kasi medyo mas on the hydrating side siya, but I do still think that oily skin types can appreciate this as a night cream. Now aside from that, price-wise, itong big version nila is again at the 500 plus price range. Medyo pricey, pero cheaper siya kapag merong sale sa Watsons or sa Lazada or Shopee. Pero guys, ang nakikita ko talagang laging available and accessible is this newer sachet version na meron nila, which is just at 149 pesos. So okay na okay din talaga yon if you do want to try the moisturizer first and see if it works for you, if hiyang ka ba, or pwede mo rin namang gamitin as a travel version of the moisturizer. Alright, moving on to our next options. Meron pa tayong dalawa guys, and itong next one na to is also very accessible sa mga Watsons and even Mercury stores. And this one is from the brand iWhite, and this is their Whip Pro-Niacin Moisturizer. Now alam niyo ito guys, medyo underrated to na release ni iWhite ha. As in, notice ko talaga na mas yung pinapansin ng mga tao is yung red, blue, and green na line nila. So yun yung mas pinupush talaga ni iWhite. But this one, I would argue, is really one of iWhite's best moisturizers when it comes to being versatile for different skin types. So ayan na naman tayo sa Versa. Charot! But anyway guys, this one is mainly a niacinamide moisturizer. In fact, niacinamide comes fourth in the ingredients list. So we can assume na medyo significant yung amount ng niacinamide na nilagay nila rito. Also, for those into probiotics sa skincare nila, surprisingly, this also does have a lot of fermented extracts na mataas din sa ingredients list. And ang probiotics, kahit medyo parang trend siya ngayon sa skincare, they're not really requirements, but they are nice to have because they're extra hydrating and caring sa skin barrier. Pero, meron ding konting growing studies on their antioxidant properties. So, very welcome na add-on naman siya. This one has fragrance though, may konting powdery scent siya, but thankfully, hindi siya yung parang sobrang sakit sa ulo na malakas na scent. Sakto lang naman yung fragrance nito. And as for the texture of this one, this is actually one of the more different creams out of all the creams sa list natin in a very unique way. So makita nyo at first, medyo similar siya from the light creams that we've mentioned in this video, but when you spread this one guys, magme-melt siya agad, and then there's this feeling of being watery, but also very nourished after. As in yung feeling na to guys, it's a bit hard to explain actually, pero it's somewhere in the middle of being hydrated, but at the same time being airy and lightweight. Parang may pagka-powdery, but at the same time watery yung finish niya. Hirapan talaga akong i-explain, but it's a very, very unique na texture na lightweight. So, very, very interesting talaga yung formulation nito, and I would say that for some oily skin types, you might be able to get away with using this in the morning. Ganun siya ka lightweight and whipped, true to its name. As for the price, this is at 275 pesos per 60 ml. Really, really good value for this one. And if you do want to just try it out first, tingnan nyo muna kung hiyang sa skin ninyo. Meron din siyang 6 ml sachet for just 39 pesos. So okay na okay din for accessibility. Another really good and underrated na option when it comes to drugstore moisturizers, guys. And sana pansinin niyo to more because may feeling ako na baka i-phase out to ni iWhite kung hindi natin siya sobrang pansinin. And sobrang sayang talaga kung mangyari yon. We just lost one really good option. So definitely a moisturizer worth checking. Alright, and last but not least, we now have the most affordable and accessible option because nabibili rin to sa Mercury and Watsons. And honestly guys, ang hirap talagang talunin ng product na to. This is probably the most mentioned moisturizer in my channel for years now, and for good reason. This is of course none other than the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotion. And yes guys, may bago siyang redesign kasi feeling ko talaga nakita ni Aveeno na mas pinapansin na natin to as a skincare community. So, share ko lang guys, this one actually started out as a moisturizer na nire-recommend ko just for those that have dry skin. Pero meron din akong parang small exception na okay din to for those who are acne prone and are looking for a moisturizer that will help keep their skin barrier from being dried out and irritated from their acne medications. Pero ang dami ko rin nakuwang feedback from you guys na it also worked for your oily skin based on your experience kasi madali lang din talaga siyang i-blend sa skin. And that is why I decided to include this option in this video. video because a lot of you guys also like it for your oily skin. And ang favorite ko talaga dito guys is yung colloidal oat extract niya, which is really, in my opinion, one of the best plant ingredients na nakaka-soothe talaga ng skin. So every time my skin is irritated for any reason, gaya na lagi ko sinasabi sa other videos ko na minimension ko to, napaka-reliable talaga niya for that. Not only in its formulation but also in its price kasi 170 pesos lang to for 71 ml already. Napakagandang value. And actually ito guys, na-mention ko na rin to doon sa best products in Watson's under 500 na video ko. I also do show the texture and consistency there. So if you do want an in-depth review on this product, do check that out here. And yes, ganun siya ka-okay guys sa buong Watson's. This is really one of the best and most affordable moisturizers that you can get, lalo na from a reputable brand like Aveeno. So I do hope na mahanap niyo yung tamang moisturizer for you in this video, and if you need recommendations for your other skincare essentials, I will be linking more videos to help here. And if you did find this video informative guys, please do leave me a thumbs up and subscribe for more skincare content like this. And as always guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye!